Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is number 2, 9:25 a.m. Yeah, there is a Saturday morning cartoons panel down in the main event hall that I'm going down to right now. Good morning.
Morning. Day 2.
Day number 2.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good morning. Star sign, the earth says hello.
Hello, would you like to go in? I see a badge going in.
Thank you.
I see a badge going in.
Now, Turtles, you're finished.
Oh, it's Ninja Turtles.
We gotta shrink this guy.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup. With pillowy mouth.
Oh, hi, Uncle Phil.
Turtles.
Same actor, by the way.
That was the voice of James Avery. I was about to come to James Avery. The Shredder is voiced by the voice of Uncle Phil, James Avery.
Oh, really?
And I was about to comment on it, and then all of a sudden Uncle Phil shows up.
I had to destroy it to save
That's so funny.
What happened to crying in the... What the devil happened? Where the devil are we? Dimension X. No!
At last, I can conquer my home dimension.
But I don't want to conquer this place.
James Avery.
Dimension X, I am absolute master. You will do my bidding
can't
from
take-
now on.
James Avery seriously with that kind of voice.
We shall see, Orokosake.
All right, now we can relax, catch some boob tube, and forget about all that weirdness we just went through.
For now. But I fear we have not seen the last of the Shredder or Krang.
You're worrying too much, Master.
Yeah, I bet we never even hear so much as a peep out of them again.
Stay tuned for tonight's sci-fi chiller thriller killer movie. It's a real classic, The Evil Brain from Dimension X.
Aw, take a hike, man.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Can't stop us from conquering the whole world.
Oh my God.
What? This is so stupid.
Nobody can stop us.
Yes, again, lion breath. You've got me to deal with.
I will make you strange-looking metal creatures one of us.
That junk doesn't work on robots, but my stun blast will work on you furballs. These guys aren't so tough.
One blast and miss.
Then they join us.
Oh, no.
Make them see stars, Starman. You got it. Look out!
Right in the trash.
So, the Rhino says, forget it, I'll drive myself. Seriously though,
That's
I
Kyle
used to be
Petty.
a grease monkey, but that was the bits. Just what I need, a backseat drummer, right? Come on, Clyde, try to keep up.
Kyle Petty.
NASCAR on ESPN. Come along for the ride. Thank you, you're beautiful. I'll be at the Laugh Shack till Wednesday.
Kyle.
I think I forget to put something pony related in it, didn't you?
Good morning, Dusty. Oh, sorry about that. It's about 10:40. Right now we're just in on the, shut up, Siri. We were just in on Saturday morning cartoons. My mind is in many different places at once, and we're gonna look around the vendor hall some more. We're excited for day 2.
Go sports ball.
Nate's excited for day 2. Luna Brony's excited for day number 2. I'm tired.
Not tired. I'm tired. My name's tired as well. Don't worry, we're all tired, especially after last night.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Redcard. now, peace. Beginning the vlogs. Peace. There is no peace because not only is the Owl House being released later tonight, the newest episode of Ruby just dropped.
Ooh.
I already saw it.
So, why is everything becoming overtly just miserable?
Why are you two? Do you guys have a little bit of a thing between each other, like rivalry?
What? No.
Just buddies.
No,
Which two are you talking to?
Red, Joe and Red.
We're just call it playful banter. Call it playful banter.
In this world, this is the only method in which crossing the streams is
Exactly.
Here's a question. Here's a dangerous question. Who's better between the two of you in terms of Super Smash Bros?
Yes.
I don't play.
Okay.
So yeah, we're
actually that's kind of an interesting. That's an interesting experiment. Take two people.
Battlefront, I haven't played that in years.
But that's an interesting experiment. Take two people who've never played Smash Brothers before and see who even has a chance.
The game room's right up there. Do we want to do it, Red?
Hey, Red.
What?
Guys, they also have Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original PlayStation 2.
I don't play very many video games, so even if I tried, I will suck.
But yeah, if you want to try Smash Bros.
I'm fine, honestly.
You're fine?
Yeah. Hi.
Hello again, Nate.
Hello.
Everything all right?
I hit baby bear.
Okay. Go up to your room and take a nap.
How are you guys doing after last night?
Tired.
Doing a panel at midnight was a mistake.
Yeah, I felt like we were pushing it.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, I thought once or twice about coming down to see you guys.
It's not like we had a choice in the matter. They scheduled us.
You guys saw I was starting to nod off.
Yeah.
It didn't help that an hour before I went and visited the Klingons.
Joe, good suggestion for that. Drink lots of caffeine.
My heart has already been strained to its limits.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's I'm gonna forego any form of intoxication tonight, just so.
Oh yeah, I'm giving the literal.
And I'm gonna have some coffee to make sure that I have enough energy for Jackbox.
Oh, Jackbox, I will be there. Well, I wouldn't make you. Well, I can't make you guys suffer because I'm not part of the panel. So
yeah,
I'll just sit and laugh.
I intend to cause things.
I'm sure. Okay, so
hold on, what packs do you have?
I have mostly every pack.
Oh God!
What?
Look at the wonderful cosplay, but why? You're hurting us.
It's full custom. They designed and made it themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Oh, what? Is this from the fan comics because of the tattoo of Flapjack?
This is. I actually got his permission to get to do a Flapjack tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is cool. Excellent. I'm not ready for the episode dropping tonight.
I'm not.
No one's ready.
I'm not fully caught up, but neither am I. I mean, I
just want the lovebirds to be happy.
Yeah.
There is hope, though. There was another screenshot got released,
really?
and it shows an older Willow.
I saw that.
Oh.
I did not see that.
Yeah, it shows her much older because her hairstyle changed, and she's okay. So it looks like there might be a time skip. So there is hope.
Oh, they're pulling an
So you're saying there's a chance?
So what happens?
The alarm of hope.
What happens? Do they jump?
Maybe they defeat somebody, and then it's like, and then. Wonder what happens now. 1 year later, or something like that. Maybe. I'm hoping. I'm praying.
I was gonna say, like, do they jump through like the quantum realm with Ant-Man or something?
Oh God.
Do they bring the Infinity Stone?
I remember, I know we keep bringing up Amphibia, but it's just like, I hope they, I'm okay with getting, dire situation, all that stuff, but let's not do it on the final episode.
I think it's gonna be a long episode.
I know, but still, I mean, it's the final episode, so it's that sense of urgency that is never healthy.
The thing is, one day, I hope to bring my own animated series idea into fruition.
I will react to it with great honor and pride.
If by some miracle it's picked up by Disney, I want to go to the creators of Owl House, Amphibia, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil for a crossover event.
That actually would be pretty. They
pretty
have
cool.
hinted that at the very least, the Amphibia universe and the Owl House universe are in the same area. They have hinted that.
And
yeah, because
Star vs. the Forces of Evil deals with the multiverse every episode.
Yeah. In that case, so yeah, it's high. That is a high plausibility. So it's not within the realm of reason. So it's that's actually
here's the
clever.
thing. I write fan fictions and I love crossovers.
No, this guy writes fan fiction. This guy right here,
dude. Google me. Google Auto 1 and see what comes up.
Does he not know how to read sarcasm?
No, I don't actually. I'm serious.
What?
My brain is wired in a way where a lot of jokes and sarcasm fly over my head.
Yeah, I can sympathize. I'm kind of the same way at times. I'm pretty sure I definitely pissed you off with the fact that I've not watched a lot of movies, but I also pissed him off. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you also got to punish Nate. He's never seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
What?
Neither it was Nate from last night, remember?
Oh,
wait,
right.
Hold up!
Right, he did say that.
You've never seen Hunchback of Notre Dame?
There are a lot of classic movies and Disney movies that I've never seen, so you know what? Who the hell am I to judge anyone?
Fair enough.
It wasn't until 2015 that I never saw the first Ghostbusters for the first time.
Wow.
And let's see, I never saw Princess and the Frog until 2017.
Wow.
Let's see, never saw Peter Pan until 2013.
That is strange, just because that is my parents' favorite movie. They would whenever it was I was a little kid and we decided to have a movie. It was 9 times out of 10 it was going to be Peter Pan.
Yeah. It's a good movie, but my favorite classic 2D Disney movie, Sword in the Stone.
Oh yes,
that is so underrated.
In a tumble down old tower in the most miserable castle in all Christendom. That's where.
Yeah, it's I know all those voice actors are dead now, but god damn, they nailed it.
Oh yeah.
Even the 3 who voiced the main character.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, just we're watching Arthur go through puberty.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. The original actor who voiced him was going through puberty at the time, so they had to improvise and have 3 different guys.
I always remember that scene where he's got the deep voice and then it's the kid voice. He's falling down the stairs. Yeah.
I know exactly.
Oh, sorry. Well, wait. Wow.
I always wondered that too.
I'm just wondering. We're kind of in a congested area. Should we not move to a more open locale?
Yeah.
Just so that way we can have people. We don't start a congestion. I know this is California, but we shouldn't have traffic on the inside of the hotel.
California is the definition of
congestion.
Exactly.
Actually, let me tell you something. Honestly, congestion, yeah, but honestly, I think California has some of the best drivers.
Hi.
Let me explain. I live in Arizona, and here's the thing. Out here, I mean, yeah, people use their brakes excessively, but they use their brakes. In Arizona, it's like a demolition derby. AC Racemus will be quite happy in Arizona.
Dude, driving up here on the 101, I was just going with the flow of traffic, and the flow of traffic is around 80.
Yeah.
It's the highway patrol doesn't care, but every so often, I'll have somebody rush by me going 90, 95, just going vroom, vroom,
Yep.
vroom, vroom. just trying to get, like, dude,
Where's
what
the
is your
California
rush?
Highway Patrol? Where are they?
Yeah, it's like...
I once pulled up to some guy. He was definitely going fast, but eventually I caught up to him at like a stoplight in some other town. And he's just in the car and he's just screaming. And I don't know what was up with me that day, but I had had enough. So I just rolled down my window. I'm like, "Hey, buddy, I just got a question. Is your wife in labor?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, then you don't need to be going in triple digits. Slow it down, bucko.
Well,
fortunately, the light turned green before he had a chance to respond.
Well, I guarantee you, if the on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, the speed limit is 70, and if anyone was going that fast, given if there was a Pennsylvania state trooper standing by, they would nail them.
Oh yeah.
I promise you that.
Do not watch out in Milwaukee. The cops out there are very, very finicky. I got pulled over and got a ticket for going 5 miles over the speed limit.
That's terrible.
At 3 a.m. At 3 a.m.
You went through a speed trap.
No. It was literally open high. I was going
5 miles over the speed limit.
It was 3 a.m. in the morning. It was just me and him on that highway.
That's
and
absurd.
There was no one, and it was just open highway, and he just 5 miles. It was 65 miles per hour. I was going 70.
That's absurd. That's absurd.
And the guy was angry. He's literally actually red card. You're about the size he was. He actually in terms of height, but he was like a stocky little dude, and he had this old trooper hat. And he was angry. Well, do you know why I stopped you, son? I'm like, no, sir. And this was my first pullover, and I was going to an airsoft event, so I had an airsoft gun in the car, and I was scared.
That's
yeah, because here's the thing about a lot of cops. It's like a lot of cops who are on traffic detail, they have a quota of tickets they have to get. So every so often they'll stretch as far as they can. For
Believe it or not, though, there's actually a few police departments. I'm proud to say my cousin's a member of one such department that actually got rid of those quota systems because they saw it as just detrimental to police actions because it alienates them from the regular civilian crowd. So they actually stopped doing that. So it is not. While it is a problem, it's slowly getting weeded out by people who's maybe doing this is making us look like assholes. Let's stop doing it.
Yeah.
I was always wondering because when we started talking more, I always thought about maybe it would be funny if we did the epic rap battle of history of Boba Fett versus Deadpool. Funny fact, I have an actual one of those nice Boba Fett helmets. I'm just if I brought it would be perfect.
Now, so going back to the whole police officers in Milwaukee. I mean, for getting.
Well, I was at the countryside. I was outside. I was well outside.
Right. Well, getting pulled over for doing 5 miles over the speed limit. Was that speeding technically? Yes, it was, but. And maybe this officer was fresh out of the academy and was just on highway patrol detail and was just doing it just doing it by the book.
Possibly.
And technically that is speeding, but does it warrant to really be pulled over? No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
in the grand scheme of things,
especially
it does not warrant
when
that.
it was literally just the two of us on the
at 3 in the morning. Yeah, I mean, it's not like that there are a lot of people on the road anyway. So
yeah, exactly. I think a pullover is only warranted if you're actively if you're going stupid fast. I'm talking you're in the triple digits, which is absolutely
or if you're doing 20 miles over the speed limit. Yes, I would get that.
Yeah.
but 5 miles an hour speed on a highway at 3 in the morning, that does not warrant being pulled over.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe he was just trying to
meet a quota.
Meet the quota, yeah.
Whatever. It's ancient history, and I'm in Arizona now, where literally cops will let people get away with murder on those highways. I mean, it is just. I guarantee. And oh my God, it's all every tunnel, literally every. Oh my God. You know those idiots that like they go through a tunnel and then they just rev their engines super loud?
That's really obnoxious, and I hate it.
Everyone in Arizona does it, and it's literally like
it's so obnoxious.
I live in LA, and a lot of people, street racers, will like literally hijack a street. And you can hear their engines from miles away.
I hate that.
There are some points in time when I think like one thing I think that would help this is, or at least make me feel better, is like these idiots who rev their engines and stuff like that. I want to get like the Terminator 1887 like lever action shotgun and load it with rubber bullets, and then when somebody does something stupid like that, I just blow out their rear windshield. I'm like, give me.
Like stick your head and your body out the drawer, like do the whole like flip action like Arnold. Aim for it.
And you shot me in the face.
Oh come on!
You shot me in the face.
Now you match.
How dare you?
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. It's a small.
By the way, Joe, how much was that ticket?
About $100.
Nice.
I mean. Last time I got pulled over was actually right before HarmonyCon.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for speeding. It was for having an expired registration.
Oh my God.
It expired in September the year before, and I completely forgot to renew it.
Oh my God!
And I was charged about $270 and change for that. That was basically the $70 fine or something around that for the fine itself, plus all EMT residuals, and this is ludicrous. Ludicrous, like additional stuff,
Nora says this.
Oh no! What has Nora sent us?
Okay.
Nora.
If you see Princess Deadpool, tell him I want to give him a big hug, and I'm gonna steal Maggie.
Yep.
Can you take video messages?
Oh dear.
I'll send her a Snapchat.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, we're both lawyers, so she's eventually gonna see this on at least one of our channels.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Nora, what have you done?
Oh, jeez.
Are we going?
Yep.
Hi, Nora. I miss you too, and I want to give you a hug too, and hopefully sometime this year I'll be able to do that. But if you want to steal Maggie from me, I don't intend to make it easy for you. Hi. What's up, Smooth?
Smooth. But all the residual fees and stuff on a traffic ticket in the state of Pennsylvania is just absolutely ludicrous.
It's all getting ridiculous. But you know what? Forget the police. We're here at the convention to talk about other things and try to avoid.
Yeah, I was like, ponies, Owl House, other things.
Owl House ain't exactly, because we're all here just please let them have a happy ending. Please let them have a happy ending. Please let them have a happy ending.
Luce is here at a pony convention. I'll take that for whatever win it's worth.
Have you seen that she's actually carrying around her talisman staff?
Oh, really?
Somebody made a 3D printed and painted a string bead for her.
It looks so cute. When I was waiting in line here for the vendor hall, she was walking around and she actually had it, and it looked so cute. It was a little string bead. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm a big guy. I like big battleships, big tanks, big guns. But also when I see the voice actor for Luz walking by with a little string bead, I'm like, oh, cute. I am a man of contradiction. I am literally, at one point I will be like, I am the hardest motherfucker on this planet. One-handing a Barrett 50 caliber, and then the next minute I'm on the ground. Who's your good puppy? Who's your good puppy? Who's your good puppy?
Dude, I work at Home Depot. Monday through Friday, you can see me walking through the aisles with a big flat cart loading like heavy bags of cement onto it for people who ordered it online.
Mulch.
And then like every so often, like, hi, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm like, this is peak male performance. Right? We are peak male performance.
Yeah, it's like
In the best way.
Exactly.
I know there are like literal meninists out there. Goddamn meninists.
Oh, they need a swift kick to the non-existent.
You know what?
It's like, oh, women took away my manhood. Dude, you never had any manhood worth taking. If that's
What are you,
the
5?
case.
Are you free? You're gonna get cooties?
Nostalgia critic, I know the move. I know the video.
Yes. But yeah, before I came here, I also did another reaction to the guy Laserpig, and he was doing a history video about probably the most badass woman I've ever heard of. From Scotland. Number one, she's from Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah. And she, with about 14 people, held off an English army of about 20,000 men.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Hi, Dax.
Hi.
Greetings. But yeah, literally this woman, her name was...
Fellow Love Live fan.
But yeah, her name was Agnes of Dunbar, and she her nickname was Black Agnes. Apparently she got that nickname.
What?
Yeah, apparently she got that nickname because she had a darker complexion than the rest of Scotland. But apparently, according to Laserpig, who is himself Scottish, just meant just like a standard pigment. Because apparently in Scotland they're all just like snow white skin.
Well, yeah.
So anyway, but apparently this woman was just a total boss. Just to give you an instance of how boss of a woman this was. So she's in a castle. All she's really got is a handful of actual soldiers, her servants and her handmaidens. Not really much standing against an English army led by a veteran commander with 20,000 men and boatloads of supplies. So this guy is basically, he says, surrender the castle. She goes, nah, no thanks, off. Launches catapults, launches big old flipping boulders, hits his castle. Her handmaids come out, waving handkerchiefs with her. They all think, oh, they're about to surrender. They start dusting off the walls with their handkerchiefs.
What?
Yeah. That's just the start, and that was the start of the siege. It is incredible. Note to say, Agnes won the battle. She broke the siege, which was incredible. So, and you want to know the sad fact?
What?
There's no movie about her.
Aww.
Not a single. This is a literal packaged badass female protagonist.
Yeah.
Who literally took no from anybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, Hollywood. Look through history.
Dang it, Hollywood.
Oh yeah. And she came back, and she had some of the best one-liners at the time.
Yeah.
Porter Hootie! Reporting for Hootie!
Oh my god.
You sound just like Hootie! How'd you do that? I don't know! I just do it like that!
Oh my gosh! Did I get inside your throat somehow?
I don't know! Why'd you check?
Oh! Oh my gosh! I see a little penis!
No, it's okay.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know! You started it!
Why is it always me starting this stuff?
Are you okay?
No, I break out of the costume.
No, I'm not okay. Hootie?
I can't breathe! Oh no! Someone call the medic! Excuse me, medic! Help the medic!
He's not a medic, Hootie.
He looks like one!
No, he's a referee. His job is actually pretty worthless.
Hey!
Oh my gosh, someone needs a medic for that roast. He's got a burn allergy now.
Oh, don't worry, he'll get me back.
They're not gonna let me live, and they're not gonna let me die. Again.
Not for 1,000 years.
We're looking for the cosplay parade. Do you know?
Main hall, that way. I think you gotta go through
way?
the solar hall. Like the entrance you can take to the solar and lunar halls.
Yeah.
It's at the very end on the right. That's where I think it is.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye, Hootie.
Bye, Hootie.
It's so weird how honestly, Hootie is probably the funniest character, and she's and also the scene that we'll always think is the poor Hootie. It's both terrifying and adorable all at the same point.
I think the funniest scene that Hootie ever did was it was in the episode where I think it was King, Luce, and Ida. It was like their Freaky Friday sort of episode where they all switch bodies, and it was I think it was King in Luce's body who calls the Owl House on I think the crow phone I think it is, and the crow phone at the Owl House goes and Hootie's like we can talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and then
Hootie
shut up.
Such a wholesome mood. He's just you cannot go wrong with Hootie. Hootie can literally do no wrong, which is why I was so pissed when he was turned into a puppet.
I think
at that point I'm like, okay, the boy is getting a spanking.
That's probably one of the funniest episodes of the Owl House, that I've ever seen, and it's.
How about this for interesting? Let's talk about some of the weird AU fan universes. One that actually I've been seeing a lot of and been very interested in is have you ever heard of the Home Lose AU?
Lose. I can't say that I have now.
Okay, it's actually an AU where Luz is actually an orphan and homeless, and actually when she runs into Ida, it's one of the first time in years she's actually had companionship, and it's really interesting seeing how Luz is slowly opening up to Ida about this because she's had traumatic history, she has all this stuff, but it's something very interesting, and it's also interesting to see how her relationship with Amity also is inflated because Amity apparently is this always. There's always one proto-gen.
Hi.
There's always one.
Hey, Brittany.
But it shows Amity as this she wants more attention and love from her family, so she gets in all these fights and banged up pretty bad to get this stuff. So it's oh wow, trauma helps trauma. But it's also it's strangely wholesome, especially seeing how appreciative everyone gets when they start getting all that emotion. So it's really a well written story area. I'd like to see more of it. But there's so much Owl House fan art, and that's what I'm trying. That's what I've been drowning myself in to prepare myself. I'm all will be well, all will be well. And if nothing works out, there's always the fan. There's always the fan works. Yeah. The fan works will preserve me. Like a mummy in salt.
Yesterday I actually saw this some Owl House Alice fan art of the the finale of She-Ra.
Yeah.
And it actually and in the second part the last thing comes in with a Simpsons lawyer with a cease and desist.
To which case I'm can I go to the Simpsons verse and just kick that guy square in the nuts?
It's you ruined the perfect moment for crossover art. Screw you.
Yeah, seriously, can we not enjoy anymore?
This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, we all do.
Nice things.
We all need nice things.
We all want nice things. This is why I'm why is
sometimes
all of
I
our
can't stand lawyers. Sometimes it's ridiculous.
My mother's one, and even she can't stand lawyers.
Well, it's when big conglomerates like legal departments get completely pedantic. I hope that's the right word about stupid. About stupid nonsense, who's
actively trying to steal something and who's just I'm a YouTuber. We deal with these on a constant basis.
It's not like we're making a crap ton of money from this. You're making enough money already.
You could bury me, and yet you choose.
This is literally not going to affect your IP. So just back off and just let us be creative about this.
You want to know what I think it truly is what it's really about?
What?
I think they know that their industry is dying. Like, let's face it, Hollywood, Disney, all the big conglomerate media empires, they're dying out. They're getting, because they're not listening to fans anymore. They've stopped caring. They're putting out half-assed stuff or just making things overtly miserable, aka what's currently going on right now. I mean, like I said, did you see the newest episode of Ruby?
I'm not.
I won't spoil it.
I'm not into Ruby.
Okay, are you into? Because if not, we're gonna hit some spoilers. They basically made Ruby commit suicide.
Really?
Jeez.
I'm like, positivity! I'm like, dude, when I first started watching Ruby, I'm like, it's positive. Yeah, there were some tense moments, but it was overtly positive.
Yeah.
And then they just go, we're going to Misery Town. I'm like, why? Why do you want to overtly make yourselves miserable?
And another example of big conglomerates not listening to the fans, or not caring about I guess ratings, is in fact the Owl House getting canceled by Disney.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous.
So I mean, again, these big companies make enough money already, so it's not like they're going to be financially affected by by fan art. It's not. I mean.
Well, like I said, what I'm pointing at is that their industry is slowly dying because more and more people have started watching stuff made by regular Joes on YouTube, you and me, or stuff that's inspired by such, which is this is why, like, say 40K, like Games Workshop, the company that owns them, is going after the fans. It's why it's going after it. It's because they've made some very, and I say this as a full lover of the 40K fandom, and Games Workshop has done great things, but they've also made a lot of big mistakes, mostly around, and it's all about money.
Yeah.
Like they went after, like there are some cases like, oh, they go after 3D printers. Well, why are people using 3D printers to print their little miniatures? It's maybe because their miniatures cost in the triple of digits. These are little plastic, unpainted, unbuilt models that cost in the hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. And not only that, it's just like when it comes to like their intellectual property, their fan works, they don't want it. It's just it's gotten so bad. It's because their hedge fund monopolies, whatever you want to call them, they're starting to lose grip. Their power is starting to fade. I mean, look no further than GameStop.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. We've been talking for 30 minutes.
Yeah, we have.
I think I'm gonna go ponder my room real quick and then maybe hit the vendor hall. But yeah, we'll definitely see each other around, and hopefully we'll have some more shenanigans to talk about later. So yeah, stay tuned.
Hi.
Trying to see what the Latin on your
It's not Latin. Well, it's based off of Latin, but it's
pseudo-Latin.
Yeah, it's called Gothic.
Warrior Elites. What does it mean?
I currently do not know at the moment off the top of my head.
Well, I will say it looks really cool.
It's based off the 40K fandom.
40K is cool as shit.
Yep, I've also got 2 more.
I like the continuity in Animal.
Continuity.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a lore whore myself.
You're getting into 40K lore?
I'm trying to, but I'm more into the lore of, well, My Little Pony.
Of course.
And what else?
I just have to say this when it comes to the 40K lore.
My boyfriend has been explaining not Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering to me for the longest time. And he's actually tried to explain to me something about Slanesh and how most of the things that Slanesh cults do.
And he's gone.
He's gone.
And he's
starting with Slanesh.
Only because I like chaotic things.
Slanesh is a whole nother. Here's the thing about 40K. The 40K.
Apparently, the space.
How much of a life do you have? How much of a life do you have?
I'm disabled and don't have a job.
Wow.
In 40K. The lore, like literally, I've known people.
I love that. That's your fucking that's your level.
I know
what is your job? What is your actual occupation? I have nothing. I have nothing keeping me occupied. I promise.
40K. I've known people in the 40K fandom who have been in it for 40 years. Since the
40 years of 40K?
40K.
Exactly. And they're not even a third of the way through the lore.
That's so much lore. I love that.
It is a literal bottomless pit, especially like just if you're following one specific chapter, it'll probably take you a year or maybe 2, or a faction. It might take you a decade. But if you're studying the entire lore, it's gonna take you your life.
Yeah.
Is that a keyboard stuck to your shoulder?
No, it's a Grand Amble ring bed from Star Wars.
Cool.
It's basically, I covered this code and have all my likes and interests. 40K, Star Wars, Destiny.
A googly-eyed Princess Luna.
That's an inside joke. Basically, once upon a time here at BABSCon, there's a lip sync battle. In fact, it's happening. Another one's happening tonight.
Really?
Yep. And me and my friend Nate, and occasionally these guys, they're actually big watchers. Actually, we will compete.
Speaking of watching.
Pirate again. But yeah, so one year I do good, then my buddy Nate pops up, and he does open up your eyes, and he's wearing
literal googly eyes.
That's hilarious.
Yep, he beats me. 0 applause on my account. So everything's like, who thinks he wins? No one claps for me.
No one.
Not
Damn,
one.
That sucks. But
They get to
it's
him,
the same-
everybody claps. Second time,
I saw a picture of Tempest Shadow where somebody had photoshopped big ass googly eyes. Was that why?
I don't
Is that
know.
why I saw that?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's hilarious. Oh, don't lose any of your pens. Oh, you knocked down a cup.
I knocked down
I
a
was
cup,
wondering what
apparently.
hit the floor.
These things are usually pretty well on. Like usually they're anchored unless they're like super heavy.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then next year, or the year we came back from pandemic, I actually do well the next time, and it was actually good. I actually got some applause that time.
I was going to put.
He does Pompeii with googly eyes.
But if you close your eyes.
And yeah, and here's the thing. He promised.
He wouldn't do googly eyes.
Yeah.
He lied.
This
He
is
lied.
why when he said he retired them, I don't trust him.
No.
He's my head admin.
Listen. Even when he comes into like a webcam hangout, he still makes eye jokes.
And then brings the little bing with
the bell.
these.
Yeah.
Who needs preschoolers?
when you have
I'm
when you
heading
have
outside
us.
for a smoke, and
Okay.
it was lovely meeting you. What are your names?
Just got K9, red card, Taylor.
Skeet Script. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm volunteering over at the con store.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, we're friends with that. Like, actually, if you're staff, you know Nathan. He's a tall guy, a little lanky. He's basically been trying to run this whole thing.
I think I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course we're also friends with Princess Deadpool.
Nice.
Yep.
Princess Deadpool's cool. I saw
Yeah,
him
he's-
at Everfree Northwest last year.
Oh yeah, he's fun. Deadpool's always a hoot to hang out with.
I wanted to.
I
There was
actually
this
did
little-
guest on with him once at a lip sync battles.
Nice.
He was LaFouf. I was guest on in the chair.
Nice.
Oh, I definitely lost the pecs.
Hey, Dad Bod is in this season.
I've been told that by everybody. Yet I don't believe it.
Oh, think about it like this. Who gives better hugs? Somebody who's got chiseled abs, where it's like, it feels like something's poking you in the ribs whenever you hug them from the front. Or, on the other hand, oh, are you also Pinky?
Yes.
We're having, at 1 o'clock? Yep. Yeah.
Poor Joe.
My boy. Also, guys, this is the first run I was talking about. This is the first real guy I met.
on day 0.
Yeah, we've met already.
Oh yeah, we have? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I'm dead inside now.
Well, I'm sorry,
Dead
my friends all
inside?
gave you a pinky.
Oops, watch out. Kid late.
So, the one foal that isn't here for the con.
Oh, no, how do you know that? Of course they're here for the con.
The baby looked sleepy. I don't
Yeah.
think they were present for anything.
Well, seriously. Well, I mean, it's the target audience for once.
True.
So, I mean, the probably has us going like, oh, finally, we did reach someone we were actually
Also,
aiming
saying
for.
target audience seems a little reductive because a target like a bullseye has way more than one ring.
That is actually,
right.
I've never thought of it like that.
Like we're just the outer ring. Of
We're the
target.
outer
ring.
Step further away. Like that's all it is.
That is actually an incredibly clever way. Thank you for sharing that. That is that is an interesting way to view of it.
Yep.
So yeah, we're all the target audience.
Jesus Christ,
We're just
I've
on
been
the
on
outer
show for
ring.
28 years, and I just realized that now.
Same here, dude.
Plus, it's like, think about it. If y'all are old enough to have like children, they would expect y'all to buy it anyway.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but how many of our generation are having kids?
Exactly. You're treating yourselves as your own kids because you have to raise whatever your parents left behind. So like you're already raising a child.
Wow.
Well, actually, here's the thing. My parents actually raised me well. It's just outside socialization. I have a problem. I had zero social skills when I first came here.
My mom
kept me
from like making friends. So like she impeded my ability to develop social skills.
Yeah.
So maybe your parents treated you better.
I got lucky. I'll say I may not have won the lottery in terms of outside relationships and friends until now.
I was gonna say,
but I definitely won
how
the
are you saying that in the middle of a brony convention?
Well, like I said, I've only I think I only started coming to pony conventions really in 2018. So
I only started last year.
So yeah, I've only really been in the in the big pony circuits for about
Stopped around 2019.
6 years.
So wow. I've been doing this. Shut up, Siri. I've been doing conventions and there's what about?
Those are really
Oh
good.
no, that's cool.
And a Discord.
Wait, are those velvet or satin?
Look what Discord did. He made Flutterbat again.
Oh, thanks, Discord. Who am I kidding? Fan fiction writers to your keyboard.
Wait.
But like I said, I need to go stop up in my room and just grab some stuff before I head to the vendor hall. So I will see you all later.
Alrighty, Joe.
Yeah, picked her up at BronyCon.
In 2019?
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, she's precious.
Yeah, I only had like 30 seconds to decide her, Derpy, or Lyra.
And you made the wise choice.
Yep.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I have my big blush back up in the room, and I'll probably bring her down probably at some point for one of the panels tonight.
Okay.
So this is my friend from Las Vegas.
Hi.
Hi.
A red card.
Hi, Dave. Right back to you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My legs are really stiff. We've been standing in that same place for the past 45 minutes.
Damn Fitbit with me this weekend.
Fitbit, yeah.
I think I've done more walking. So no lie, I think the equivalence of us walking San Francisco is about a day at Disneyland for me.
Yeah.
When I lived back in California.
Right. My legs are starting to get pretty sore too. Cheese.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah. It's just so random. Like he just slams it on the table and just says cheese.
Cheese. What room was cheese?
One of the things about May is his laugh. It's like a smoker's laugh. It's like he wheezes when he laughs, and it's so infectious. It's so contagious that there was actually this one time where he was doing his James May and Oz Clark, their Drink to Britain sort of series. They're in Ireland and they're driving along. They're messing around with their GPS. And with all the different languages, different voices, they get to Romanian, and they think they're hearing obscenities, like in English, but it's really the words that they're said in Romanian, and the laughter from both of them is just ridiculously contagious. When the first time I saw that, I lost it.
Right. Now, do you like this one? That was obscene.
Wait. Shits and R's. They think they're hearing. It's ridiculous, but it's so funny. Ethan Woody sheets.
That must be the word for yards or meters or something. That's half speed. That's fantastic. Everybody in the nation, turn your sat nav to nations around.
It's so dumb, but you can't help but laugh. It's almost done. It's almost done.
Please don't say it again. It's going to kill me.
All right, so we're headed on down to we're headed on down to the Serenity Robles' Q&A panel down in the main event. Yeah, so that's what we're doing next. We're only a couple of hours away from our second the panel of the weekend, our first panel of the day, really. This guy was walking me through how to do match game.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got a good idea, but I'm still a little fuzzy.
As we get into the game, you'll get a better understanding about how all of this works.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's a nice day here in San Francisco. Am I hearing noisemakers somewhere?
Yeah, you are.
Or
like up there.
They have it set up like Oprah almost, or Dr. Phil. They have it like a talk show basically. Moody. God damn it. Moody. Oh boy. That was funny. Yeah, we had a really hilarious encounter with him earlier today.
Who's selling those king plushies?
I have no idea.
What?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh! It's me!
Wow.
Why isn't he saying anything? Is he frozen in time? Oh no!
Maybe he's too awestruck of seeing another you.
Maybe I do amaze myself sometimes.
Oh my god, there's another one. There's another one.
Hello! That's amazing!
There's so many hoodies.
I know! That should be called a hoodie!
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Heck yeah.
Hoodie convention, right? Hoodie convention 2024. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry for you one too.
Yeah. Is that good right there?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Got it.
Actually, can I take one of you guys? Because, like, one, I love your shirts. Your jacket. Where did you get that? That is
Mystery
awesome.
Shack.
Mystery Shack? Oh, nice. Actually, can you take that, please?
Absolutely.
Want to get? Yeah, you just hold up.
You hold it up.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Alright, I got 3 of them.
Awesome, thank you. You're welcome. All right, keep it up, man. That's awesome.
That's
where did you get
wild.
That?